What's up, guys? AJ back with AJ Racks, back with another video. This time we got a video from 4D Shams. Diddy is way worse than we thought. Man, he going to Georgia jail. That's all I gotta say. He's going to Georgia jail. That's all I gotta say. And why they? He got caught 1,000 pounds full of, or 1,000 bottles of baby oil. It's crazy. Why you need that much baby oil? Why you need so much baby oil? Like, what you doing with all that baby oil? Before we get to the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Links down in the description down below. Let's get straight to the video.
Finally alone.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
No, I got no.
And when he was saying all this before he got caught all the other shit. Nobody thought he was like that before. Like, high quality. Nobody thought he was like that before, until all this stuff started coming out. And he started saying this. I was looking at this nigga weird. Like those two doing right there, one in red and one in the purple. I was looking at this nigga so weird. Like he calling all that nigga daddy, bro. They ain't say this nigga is weird before. It's crazy.
Ain't that?
Starting to act different, huh?
And, oh yeah, and I heard that man's on SUI watch. He don't watch. They got him on watch. The man, if he want SUI watch, he got some dirt that he don't want to come out. He got some dirt going on. If he on SUI watch in jail, he got so much dirt on him. He probably got some more.
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners.
That nigga just nervous, bro.
But
Beaver just
you never
nervous.
really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
See, come out and play.
Why'd you move to LA?
Oh, for the kids. There are no misconceptions about me.
Where do you go to relax in the world?
I like the Caribbean.
Diddy. I don't even know where to start. Diddy might actually give R. Kelly a run for his money. Honestly, he might even be worse. But before I start this video, everything I'm about to say is alleged. Y'all not about to sue my ass over this video. So this whole Diddy situation started with one person, and her name is Cassie. Now, if you don't know who she is, she's a popular singer who made this song. You've been waiting so long, I'm here to answer your call. Now, don't get me wrong. People in Hollywood have known that Diddy's weird for years.
Cause P. Diddy be wanting to party, and you gotta tell him no.
But Cassie was the start of his downfall. So after being in a relationship with Diddy for 11 years and finally splitting up, Cassie basically threatened Diddy, telling him that she would write a book revealing all that she knows. But she gave him an out. She told him, "You're welcome to buy the rights of the book for $30 million. And honestly, Diddy being a billionaire, he should have took the offer, but instead he did this.
2016 allegedly shows Combs assaulting then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a hallway.
Diddy refused. And so Cassie talks to her lawyers, and they decide to make it a civil case. That way they could go to court and possibly win millions. And so surprise, surprise, all of a sudden Diddy pays the $30 million. But at that point, it was way too late. The feds had already checked the case and realized that that case was a criminal case. And if you know anything about criminal justice, once the feds start getting on your ass, you're basically cooked. They started gathering evidence on this man for years. And remember how I said Cassie got paid that $30 million for that book? Once people heard about that, everybody started coming forward with their own story, basically trying to pocket whatever money they can. And obviously whatever information they brought forth was useful because now they have enough evidence to make an arrest.
What are you doing?
And now Diddy's being charged with 3 things. Racketeering, which for those of you who don't know, is when you have a legal company and you use it to do illegal things. That's the simple definition. And then we got sex trafficking by force. And the last one, transportation to engage in prostitution. This nigga is cooked. So apparently word around town is Diddy has these freak offs, which are these giant parties where he brings sex workers and celebrities, and basically they have a Diddy party. I'm gonna let Diddy himself describe what a Diddy party is like.
We need alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Right. Not just one alcohol.
Alcohols.
Right. Just different blend. You need the ladies. You need the booze.
You need some water.
For watering plants?
No.
What?
No, I don't know if guys have noticed this. Like, a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They just, you know, so if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Gotta keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
That might have been a joke then, but that shit definitely isn't a joke now.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
yeah.
Rock,
a little?
just, check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat. You mean
so motherfuckers are in there musty.
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning. No. Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, you know, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
This nigga got a PhD in freakyology.
It just sounds disgusting. What are you doing?
Depends on the way you look at it.
Depends. Oh, people start getting it gets kind of sexy. Is that what you're saying?
There's only one way to look at it. You got a bunch of strangers in the room, musty as hell. And I don't care what type of shower you take or what type of cologne, perfume you use. You stay in that heat long enough, you gonna start smelling like Badusi. And with this new police report that says they found 1,000 bottles of baby oil in Diddy's residence, I can only imagine how sloppy and disgusting these parties are. And oh yeah, I can't forget to mention that Diddy has an all-black, soundproof basketball court that has 2 beds in it.
Why didn't you a court with 2 beds for it?
So nobody's gonna question why there's 2 beds in a basketball court? What was y'all freaky ass niggas doing in there? Playing 1v1s for some booty? Those are some pretty high stake games. Niggas were playing to 21 for some sexual favors. See, this shit got me questioning LeBron, cause I know he be at these parties.
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, though.
Yeah, that's what's up. And like LeBron, he probably leave early. He probably knows what's going on. He probably be out of there. Like, he probably at the party around like 4 o'clock. He probably leave around 8 o'clock, 7, 6. They probably having around midnight.
This nigga ain't been on that court. Bro, I'm really starting to think that any person that regularly hangs around Diddy probably got Diddified. They're diddlers now. Y'all belong in Diddy land.
The last freak off tape that just got sold on the dark net, which I know because I monitor, went for $500 million. It had multiple stars in it. Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Drake.
Drake?
It was a really interesting night in Calabasas, and he just sold that footage.
The thing I find most insane about this whole situation is how this nigga Diddy wasn't investigated any sooner. When you see the clips I'm about to show y'all, you'll understand just how suspect this guy is. You know, the reason why Diddy is so terrifying isn't just because he's a freaky ass nigga, it's also because this nigga is fearless, and I mean that in every sense of the word. Okay, let's see if you can guess the person I'm thinking about. He once had a face tattoo, he once was a heavyweight world champion, and he's also someone who you just do not want to fuck with. Now, if you thought of Mike Tyson,
I seen that clip before
now,
too.
I want you to watch this interaction that Diddy has with a young Mike Tyson. We're not talking about old Mike Tyson right now. He's a wise guy, you know. He's learned to control his temper. We're talking about a young Mike Tyson.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh yes, he's glittering.
What was he trying to do with his hand?
Well, now when we come back, we're gonna talk more with Puffy, and if you want to hang out, more than welcome to stick around.
What I saw, like, in this clip, you can see his hand, like, his hand wasn't moving. Like, when he said about the Benjamins, it like he was moving his hand to show off the, I'm not defending Diddy. I'm not defending him. But this clip is kind of reaching a little bit. He not doing that, Mike. He not touching Mike Tyson like that. He not. Nobody touching Mike Tyson like that. But he showing off his ring, his diamond ring, and his bracelet, whatever he got, or watch on, whatever he got. All diamonds. I think he just showing that. But he said all about the Benjamins.
Y'all remember how I said Diddy is a fearless freak? Yeah, this nigga not only made Mike Tyson uncomfortable, but he did it on live television. Mike Tyson, I'm talking Iron Mike Tyson, the nigga who was knocking niggas out left and right, the nigga who was finishing fights the first round. And just look at his face, bro. The nigga is stunned. Bro is baffled that his freaky ass little diddler plan didn't work. And you know you got issues when you got Drake saying that he studied you. After that rap beef with Kendrick, y'all already know how Drake get down. So if Drake is studying Diddy, just imagine how much worse Diddy is. This nigga's the OG freak, Professor Freakoff. This nigga is one of the founding fathers of this freaky shit.
Obviously, like, you want to talk about studying, talking about the other day, you know, we studied you since Howard days, you know, since those I studied the stories that Spoon used to tell me from Howard days.
What stories are we talking about? Relentless in what way? The pursuit of booty?
Else that could tell me that where it means more, because you've seen it all, done it all. You know what I'm saying? And now all my brothers behind me. We're trying to do the same thing, following your footsteps. You know, every night we're out here pounding the pavement, doing what we can do. And we all take care of each other, so it's...
I ain't gonna lie, that's too many trigger words for me. It feels like there's a hidden message here that you gotta know to know. I ain't never seen Drake dick ride this hard either. That's crazy. At first I thought it was a one-time thing, but one thing I've noticed is that every time someone is interacting with Diddy in person, the interaction is always so awkward and they look like they're super uncomfortable. It looks like they can't wait to end the conversation and just leave. Please watch this interaction and tell me something doesn't feel off about it.
My baby bro, we here. Tomorrow it's time. It's time. What you gonna do to that thing, man? Yeah, they better tune in.
Do to that thing? What thing? Y'all see how Travis Scott wasn't even making eye contact
with dude? Down the whole time.
They better tune in. Let's go.
Bro tried to play it off like he had somewhere to be. Whole time he was just trying to get away from Diddy. The nigga didn't want to get diddled. Matter of fact, if you watch Dora growing up, I'm about to make a new chant for this nigga Diddy. Every time I see him do some freaky ass shit, I'ma hit him with the Diddy no diddling. Diddy no diddling. Diddy no diddling. Freaky ass nigga. And then we got his weird ass interactions with Meek Mill. You cannot convince me that this is a normal interaction between two
the Meek Mill situation, bro. I don't think Meek Mill is like that. I don't think he's like that, bro. I like this shit on his name, bro. I don't think Meek Mill like that, bro. I don't know the nigga, but he don't seem that way. I don't know, bro. I don't think Meek Mill like that, bro. I don't think.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Your homie hunched over the pool and you calling him daddy? Can we have some situational awareness? It had to be some other way you could have referred to him in that moment. And the coincidences are starting to add up to the point where we can't help but assume something. I mean, look at this.
I was talking this bad bitch, you talking me good.
Why he only turned around when he said fucking me? Did this nigga Meek Mill really get his booty diddled? To answer the question, and allegedly, of course, allegedly, yes, because apparently Diddy's ex-security guard caught Diddy taking this nigga Meek Mill to Pound Town.
Everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the fucking door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the fuck was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against ass cheeks. I heard niggas struggling to take dick. I heard niggas being like, yeah, daddy. And I recorded all that shit because I was like, this nigga Diddy rich. So I'm finna put the squeeze on and get me a couple dollars and just say, you know what I'm saying?
And for those of y'all wondering, this is the recording that
he's talking about.
Fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck that ass, nigga.
I'm praying this shit is fake, bro. I'm praying that the security guards just doing this shit for the money. Man, I remember turning up to Meek Mill at every party. I mean, that Dreams and Nightmares is a classic. This shit bring every party to life. Talking about, I used to pray for times like this to rhyme like this. So I had to grind like this to shine like that. Now I'm wondering, what was he grinding on? What were you grinding on, Meek? In the matter of time I spent on some locked up shit. What did they do to you in that jail, nigga? What happened in there? You better not have dropped that goddamn soap, Meek. And I haven't even talked about the grooming allegations that people have made about Diddy. People are claiming that he groomed Usher and Justin Bieber.
I moved to New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
Puffy Flavor Camp? That doesn't sound like a place a 13-year-old should be even within a 5-mile radius of. It's no wonder Usher always trying to touch up on somebody's wife during his concerts. This nigga got Diddified. Diddy made this nigga into a freak.
Flavor Camp. Yeah, that's what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
in the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like
no, nigga,
filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop.
I want y'all to tell me if any of this looks normal to you. And keep in mind, when these events took place, Usher was 13 and Diddy was 22 because they have a 9-year age gap.
That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and
Usher.
back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off
all for the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early.
Wrestle?
Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
What the fuck did Puff just say?
Why is a grown-ass 22-year-old wrestling a 13-year-old boy over some cereal?
Diddy told him personally that he had sex with Usher. And when you look at the lawsuit, even though they got Usher's name redacted, you could tell who it is because they described him as the guy that performed at the Super Bowl.
Puff and Usher did have a situation, and that situation led Usher to the hospital.
If these allegations are true, this nigga Diddy put that nigga under the jail.
Usher, I'm tired of Usher.
Oh.
Goofy bitch.
No.
Got your asshole ripped open and the only thing it inspired was loyalty. They ripped your asshole. Then you take Justin Bieber from Lily White, Canada, and take him to the flavor of Fuck Off, the kiddie edition. Get his ripped open. Now everything's coming out, and the first thing you do is run the Bali with another kiddie rape who works with the man, L.A. Reid, that sent you to the Diddy flavor freak off.
So I obviously can't confirm any of these allegations, but if they were true, they would make these videos make way more sense. I mean, just look at this interaction that he had with Justin Bieber.
I'm not looking him in the eye. He touching on his chest.
Dude, why are you touching another man's chest that many times? And notice how Justin Bieber never makes any eye contact with dude. And you already saw this at the beginning of my video, but we gotta rewatch this shit.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
As an old head, why are you that pressed to hang out with someone that young? And also, why is he that nervous? Y'all gotta keep in mind that Justin Bieber is like a child superstar, so he should have plenty of experience talking to people. It just doesn't seem likely that he would be nervous and stuttering in a one-on-one conversation with someone who he's hung out with before, unless there's a deeper reason behind that.
But you never really got my number, so.
Right, okay.
My number?
Yeah.
Tell you my number.
Yeah.
55?
Yeah.
Now I want you to pay attention to Justin's behavior in the last video I showed you compared to the video I'm about to show you now.
As soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this will be yours. So every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but come get the first shot at this.
Man.
And out. Minute.
Woo. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Notice how he's talking normally and he isn't nervous at all? So what's happened since then to make him so nervous now?
When you get 16, you good to go.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay. I get the mansion?
Yeah. So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives,
Notice how he's talking normally and he isn't nervous at all? So what's happened since then to make him so nervous now?
Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose.
Why are you with another person's child and you're talking about you can't disclose where you're taking them? That just seems strange to me.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
If you made this far,
I'm gonna do that video, bro. This nigga Diddy's fucking crazy, bro. Nigga weird. It's crazy. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you later, man. Peace.